Welcome one and all to another episode of Redux with your host, Rinky, aka Cheeto, around another part of Pokemon Academy Life Forever demo that keeps extending itself as I'm about to finish. But anyway, last episode or last part of this pretty much was just it was actually a lot of just being in the lab because Professor Oak is finally ready to talk to me after the homeroom. And then we talked to Nate, which we found out he's part of the lab, or at least is helping out one of the professors there. And I think her name is Bianca. I cannot remember her name right now. The blonde one who loves to jump around a lot. Was helping there too. And there's oddly like it's weird because with her she has like the airhair mentality or like the giddy mentality, but at the same time she seems very capable and smart, which I like that. I like that little nuance of parallel personalities kind of thing there. At least from what I could see. I don't know. That's how she actually is. But aside from that, now we're going to be talking to Professor Oak, so let's continue. Yeah, let's do that. I think I already said this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Ren, good you're here. Hey, Sam. I'm glad we're finally getting to talk. Now, what did you want to talk about? Let me answer that question with a question, lad. What do you think we have to talk about? My place in this academy? Yes. I can imagine that you would think it would be necessary for us to discuss this. Sam, please, just give me a straight answer. Why am I here? Why didn't you tell me you'll be here? Ellipses. I'll give you an answer, Rinkin. It's weird to say my whole name on this. But you're going to have to work for it. More ellipses. Yeah, alright. Classic Samuel Oak. It's so weird calling him by his first name. Move right there. You never just hand anything over, do you? No, I do not. Okay, here's all the facts. I'm Kabukin Academy, and you teach here. You didn't tell me, even though you would have plenty of time to. So you didn't want me to know. However, you knew how much getting into Kabukin Academy meant to me. And you knew that if I knew you were working here, I'll ask for your help getting in. So you didn't want me to ask for your help. That means you either didn't want to help me, or you didn't want me to ask for help. Oh, duh. No, I get it. You didn't want me to ask you for help getting in because then you have to choose between recommending Blue or me. Completely wrong, actually. What? Lad, I never had any intention of recommending my grandson to this school. What? But why? Why not? We're gonna get some deep truth here. Ellipses. Do your best to answer that question. Then I will give you my answer. This again. Well, you figured he could get into the school without your help, and you wanted to give him confidence, let him know that he doesn't need to rely on your name. Once again, entirely incorrect. Then why? Why don't you try to answer that then? Just answer the question, Sam. Well, I don't believe my grandson deserved his spot in this school. Oh, shit. What? He's arrogant, cruel, and utterly refuses to learn, even from his betters. Further, though I've tried, I barely have a relationship with the boy. He calls me on holidays where I expected to send him money. That's it. Skill at training Pokemon is undeniable, but that does not excuse his callous, that's true, disregard for everyone but himself. Unfortunately, I know all too well where he got these traits from. I was not the best father to his father, but even so. In any case, lad, Blue was not a consideration in my silence of this matter. Then you didn't tell me because you were going to recommend me anyway? There you go. Sam, spent so much time writing those letters and applying and worrying about whether I get in. Well, if I told you I was going to recommend you, perhaps you wouldn't try it. He's right. I hate that. You wouldn't have tried so hard. In any case, you're 18, out of school, and unemployed. I can't imagine that waste time would have been put to good use. Did I make you miss a daily run or two? Oh. Yes, actually. Hardly something worth caring about at this junction, I imagine. You could be a bit more empathetic. Not with how limited my time is. Speaking of, you now have enough evidence, I believe, to answer your first question. Why are you here? Think it through. I'm here because you recommended me, but wait. Kabukin is prepared to teach a complete newbie to Pokemon training, but it still demands that you have high grades when it comes to math, science, literature, and a life outside school, too. I don't. There's no way I could have gotten in with just your recommendation. You forced me in somehow. Yes, and that how is not something that will be relevant, so you can end your train of thought there. Then why? Never mind, you'll just tell me to figure it out. True. So, there has to be some reason you wanted me to be here at the school. If it's not grades, not extracurriculars, what do I have? Oh, it's memory. It's my memory, right? Being able to memorize every Pokemon and all their stats and moves and stuff. No, it's related, but most of the professors at the school have done that. Further, it's nothing that anyone with a Pokédex couldn't do. Of course, aptitude at memorization of all things is rather impressive. Oh yeah, I forgot that I lost the battle that I was going to lose no matter what. That was in the last part, sorry. Brain blast there. Most people have to use a Pokédex for that, so having it all memorized is convenient, though I seem to recall that wasn't your choice. Yeah, I really wanted a Pokédex, but neither my mom and I were trainers, so it didn't seem worth it to drop the money on it. Well, I'll take your memorization as proof my decision not to give you a Pokédex was the right one. Wait, you didn't give me a Pokédex on purpose? Now, lad, next guess. Oh, it's a Pokemon thing, isn't it? Like the way they're all calm around me? Ah, so you picked up on that. Well, that's partially correct, but it's more a symptom of a larger reason. Oh my god, this guy. This conversation should have been an email. Could have been an email! Well, lad, please, Sam. I get that you're smart. Everyone else does too. You're literally world famous for it. Please just tell me. Very well. You're aware that the focus of my research has been Pokemon and human relationships. Yes? Well, you represent a breakthrough. Something that could further the bonds between Pokemon and human more than ever before. Lad, I believe you may possess a special ability. Huh? Like a Pokemon ability? Very much like that, yes. My colleagues in Sinnoh have some interesting theories about the comalities of human and Pokemon ancestry. Incidentally, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, am I taking crazy pills or humans can't have abilities? That's just not a thing, right? I mean, am I wrong? Answer to that question has been subject of my research for almost 2 decades. Certainly, there are many documented cases of human beings with psychic powers. Some have been known to talk to Pokemon or heal their injuries with a touch, like Sabrina. She's probably going to be important. Others demonstrate extreme physical strength beyond the norm, and others have brain power that exceeds our understanding of anatomy. The answer I'm arriving is... I mean, the answer I'm arriving at is yes. Well, yes, Ren. Ren, people and Pokemon like you, instantly, from the moment they lock eyes with you, they want to know you. I call this ability Phrenergy. I hate that. Isn't that just normal? It's hard to say. My reclusive life as an academic, then researcher, I can certainly say people don't tend to initiate conversations with me. But that could easily be my own failing. Sorry, Professor. I don't think you're right about this. I don't have some kind of superpower, some kind of aura. I just go to people, introduce myself, then ask their name. It's really that simple. Lad, the difference between you and the other people is far greater than can be explained by simple extroversion. It somehow seemed like I said that wrong. Anyway, I didn't. No, I maintain my hypothesis is correct. And unless the data proves me wrong, I intend to maintain it. The data? What do you... That's why. You brought me here just to test your theory. Not because of anything I can do or what I deserve, just because you wanted to prove yourself right. Yes. I don't understand. Why are you upset with me? I'm not upset. I'm upset because... Oh, there. Slow down, man. You know you need to be patient with Sam. Upset, Sam? Because it sounds like you don't think I deserve to be here. That you just brought me here so you can answer your own personal questions. I don't know if you deserve to be here. Neither do you. No one else does. Until you graduate or fail. He's right. Sigh. Yeah, alright. You're right, of course. Well, how can I help you in your research then? Graduate. In 4 days, you'll be introduced to more people than you knew in your entire life in Palatine. My hypothesis is correct. By the time you graduate, you should have a great many friends and a team of strong, loyal Pokemon. I just regret, like, this is probably the most ingenious reasoning behind the fact that you're in a visual novel that's kind of harem-esque. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you're here to test out the theory that you're friendly to other people and to other Pokemon, and that you could literally link up with anybody, and somehow people are drawn to talk to you. And it explains it. Clever. Clever. Sam, if you're right, does that mean I'm mind-controlling people to like me? Thought you might be concerned about that, so I made sure to discover the answer to that before there was ever the chance I'll tell you about my theory. No, lad, far from it. Rather, your true feelings become apparent to anyone who you talk with. Is he just saying I wear my feelings on my sleeves, and that's why people are like, I trust you? It's more than wearing your heart on... Oh, wow, they just said it. It's giving your heart to another. People in Pokemon subconsciously know how you're feeling, and even what you're thinking to a certain degree. And because of that, they know you're just a friendly boy that's safe to be around. In any case, I hypothesize this is an ability that would be actively detrimental in the hands of anyone who wasn't as kind as you, and useless to anyone who wasn't as outgoing. That's true. I repeat, this is not mind control, nor does it make people like you. It just means your intentions won't be misunderstood, and when you tell the truth, people believe it. Let's just say I'm trustworthy. In a way, in a world where everyone wants something out of someone else, and no one says what they mean, being able to know the intention of the person you're talking to is reassuring. Wow. So my Pokemon don't freak out because they know I'm not going to try and control them or abuse them or be a jerk, basically? That's my theory. Based on the special Pikachu I gave you, and how I've seen wild Pokemon interact with you, the effect seems especially pronounced on Pokemon. What if, if I were to lie to someone then, would they believe me then, too? Lad, when was the last time you lied to anyone? About anything? Fair enough. Don't worry about things that won't happen, though if you must, realize that people are far more likely to disbelieve your lies. I guess. Still feel kinda uncomfortable though, like I'm getting an unfair advantage in life. Every advantage is fair. And feel free to put it out of your mind. Ignore the ramblings. Assume you're a bog student. Bog standards. I've never heard that expression. Bog standards student. And just do your best at the school that you've gotten to fairly and squarely. Can't really do that now. Well, there you have it, then. Now I really must be getting back to work. Wait. Yes, lad? Everyone likes me. I met a couple of trans on the first day here. I told them about my circumstances here, and they clearly lost interest. But that's all. Oh. Yeah, there's a girl in one of my elective classes, Sabrina. She told me to stay away from her. That makes sense. I'm familiar with her. The Esper, yes? I believe her situation is unique. Wait a minute. See, I love doing this whole code thing, because I know, especially with games that have different outcomes and different situations and endings and stuff like that, code matters a lot. And situational things. So, if I never talked to Sabrina, would I ever get this conversation we're having right now? It wouldn't make any sense because I would have never met her and had that. So that... Or is this what initiates me talking to him? Is talking to Sabrina first? Interesting. Anyway, believe that her situation is unique. She probably doesn't even notice your own subtle apathetic ability, given how much stronger her telepathy is. Okay, well, that's one explanation. But there's another person. I always wonder about the contrast of telepathy or reading minds and empathy, which is kind of reading emotion, but not really. There's Lance. Oh, God. Gotta go back because I clicked. Mr. Lance, I guess. He got seriously angry at me. Oh. Now, I'm sure that's not true. Lance is stern and stubborn, but sure, it's far from his ability to dislike a promising young student such as yourself. Guess old man Oak wasn't there for the better exposition. Then. Well, there's one more. Blue. He hates me. Always has. My grandson is a statistical anomaly. Well, within the margin of error, and if I'm to prove my hypothesis of 18 years correct, not worth considering. Oh, damn. Say you hate something without saying it. Jesus, man. He's like, oh yeah, that guy's a failure, and I don't care for him. Feel kind of bad for Blue whenever I hear how his grandfather talks about him. But it's not like he doesn't deserve it. Well, I guess I got one more question then. How am I going to pay for Kabuki? My first tuition payment is due in 6 months. To be honest, lad, I didn't think of that. Awesome. What? Shit. Ellipses. Is what Professor Oak said really true? Do I really have some sort of ability? And it said I had an inoffensive charisma. Oh shit. Oh no, Sharon is the black-haired guy. Is what he meant. And is there some way I could use it to not get kicked out of Kabuki in 6 months? 9. That was a good amount of time. Good. No one's back yet. I want to talk to Sparky about my condition. Pika. Pika P? Hey there, buddy. Did you miss me? Pika. Yeah, sorry, but you have to get used to it. I got to keep this up for the rest of the year, remember? Shit. Oh, come on, line up. Once my schoolwork starts clearing up, you won't even notice that I'm gone. It'll be just like high school. Pika. I'm saying that, but if Professor Oak is right, I need to start reevaluating myself as a Pokemon trainer and myself as a person. Yeah, I got some news. Really big news. Just give me a second to sit down. It's been a long day. Feels like I could just sink right through this bed right now. Ellipses. Ellipses. What the hell? I can't sit still after all that. Pika? Pika? Look, Old Man Oak thinks that I have some kind of ability that makes people like me. Pikachu? Okay, fine. He explicitly said it wasn't an ability that makes people like me, but still, really feels like it. Pika? Hey, buddy. Are you, like, actually my friend? Like, I'm not forcing you into this because of mind powers, right? Pika! Yeah, okay. I trust you, buddy. And if Old Man Oak's right, I'll never known him to be wrong, then there's nothing shady or evil about this. Maybe the best strategy is really to just assume he's wrong and carry on as I was before. Say, Sparky, you haven't spent much time with Sora, right? Would you like to? Pikachu! Oh, he said Pikachu. Sorry, my bad. Alright, come on, Sora. I got him. Now, what I think of it, now that I think of it, this is the first Pokemon I ever kept in a Pokeball. No, they're perfectly comfortable, but I think living with Sparky for so long makes me feel bad keeping him on in a Pokeball. Oddly enough, I think the opposite. In any case, she sure looks happy to get out of the ball for some fresh air. Pikachu? Pika? Back off. Pika? Riveting dialogue. At least Sparky looks happy to have another Pokemon to hang out with. That's a relief. I was worried that Sparky would have trouble meeting new Pokemon or that he'll get jealous over being replaced or something. Pikachu! Wonder what Mom would think of this scene. She would probably think they're just babbling. But I can tell that they're definitely talking to each other. Come to think of it, Mom could never understand what Sparky was saying. She'd just throw wild guesses based on whether Sparky sounds happy, sad, or angry at the time. She's reading body language. Sometimes she gets it right, but more often not. Can this really just be because Sparky and Sora trust me? Are the other trainers so busy trying to get their Pokemon to obey and never learn to listen? Alright, it's time to hit the hay, guys. I got a busy day of pretending everything's normal tomorrow. So, I should get to sleep early. And I want to go for a run when I wake up. Clear my head. Come on back, Sora. You too, Sparky. Get some sleep. You can play with Sora tomorrow, okay? Pika! Good night. Friday. Despite the bombshell yesterday, Old Man Oak seems as casual as ever. I guess he figures his part in this is done now. He's just waiting for the data to roll in. And with that, I'll be rolling out. I had to do it. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like. I do have a Twitter that's going to be at Chido that you can always go and visit, as I go on that religiously almost every day. Aside from that, I did also want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully things should be changing up with the little channel a little bit of like showing parts of like where I'm actually am in the story. I did do the whole there is a playlist on both this one and my playlist of Mage Seeker, and also the When I Sleevin' and whatever of me like having episodes for that. Maybe I should change it up where like you could see which episode or which part of these like series I'm doing I'm actually on, and then Redux is just like the main, like, oh, I have these many episodes that I do of these gameplays and stuff like that. I'm thinking, out of boxing. Gotta change your diet, apparently. So anyway, with that, again, thanks for watching BFN. Bye for now. Woot.